How does the uterine lining change before your last period? Imagine your body as a finely tuned machine, constantly adjusting to keep everything balanced. As you get closer to your last period, your body starts to change in subtle but important ways. The lining inside your uterus, called the endometrium, plays a key role in this process. During your reproductive years, this lining thickens each month thanks to hormones like estrogen and progesterone. It prepares your uterus for a possible pregnancy by building up tissue and blood vessels. If pregnancy doesn't happen, progesterone drops and the lining sheds during your period. This cycle repeats every month, keeping everything in harmony. Now, as you approach your last menstrual period, often during what's called perimenopause, hormone production becomes less predictable. Your ovaries may not release an egg every month, a process called ovulation. When ovulation doesn't happen, progesterone isn't produced regularly. Estrogen, however, might still be released, causing the lining to keep growing without the usual checks and balances. This unopposed estrogen leads to the lining becoming thicker than usual. Sometimes, it can grow quite a bit because there's no progesterone to signal it to stop. As the lining thickens, it can outgrow its blood supply, which causes parts of it to break down and bleed. Because hormone levels are irregular, the bleeding can be unpredictable. Some months you might have a heavy period, while other times, the flow is light or you skip a cycle altogether. When your period does come, it might be heavier than before because more lining has built up. This irregular buildup and breakdown are common signs that your body is transitioning toward menopause. Many women notice their periods become less regular during this time. They might experience longer, heavier periods or skip cycles entirely. These changes are normal as your body adjusts to fluctuating hormone levels. However, if you notice very heavy bleeding, bleeding that lasts a long time, or bleeding after you have already gone through menopause, it's important to see a healthcare provider. These could be signs of other conditions needing attention. During this phase, the hormonal shifts also affect the uterine lining's behavior. When the last menstrual period finally occurs, it marks the end of these monthly changes. After menopause, estrogen and progesterone levels stay low, and the lining remains thin. No more periods happen, and the endometrium no longer thickens or sheds. Understanding how the uterine lining changes before your last period helps you recognize what's normal and what might need medical attention. It's all part of your body's natural journey into a new phase of life.